This is level L, list 6, and we're doing the day 1. And we've got the days of the week, and then we've put in cool, pull, and tool as some extra words to fill in to make that 10 words. So we've got all these days: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So you can see they've all got the day in them, and we're labelling the day of the week to indicate which day is which. Now let's have a look. The first one, they've all got a capital letter. Days of the week are important, so we give each of them a capital letter. If you spell it with a lowercase letter, it will be marked wrong. Okay, so sun is pretty easy. You've just got Utton. It's named after the sun. That's kind of different colour. Monday, Utton. You've got that O making the ut sound, so be careful there. Tuesday, remember this UE in here. U is a bit tricky. Wednesday, you might be better to break it up into Wednesday until you learn how to spell it. That makes it a lot easier for many children. The in Thursday is the UR. Friday, we've got an I in here for I day. Saturday, you've got a UR again. Cool, you've got the OOL, so pull and tool. So each of those, they're quite easy at the end of these harder list words. So Sunday is often called the last day of the week because it's a day of rest. So the working week is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and they're the days we go to school. Saturday, Sunday are the weekends. So a lot of kids play sport on a Saturday, and Sunday is usually a day that we spend with family or friends. Cool means when the weather is getting a little bit colder, and it also can mean that someone is cool, means they're a pretty nice person. A pool is like a pool of water that you might have in your backyard, or it could be a puddle, like a pool on the edge of the road. A tool are the implements we use to build or repair things. It's not so bad. Now you'll find where the names of the week have been taken from in your book. So if you look at, when you get your book, if you look at the 4th day, you're going to have to link the days up to where they've come from. So you can tell from where they've come from, the gods that they were named after, as to how we got those days of the week. And this story in here is quite fascinating about one of the gods, how he was given Tuesday. His name was used in the word Tuesday because he was very brave, and he had to stick his hand in the mouth of a wolf, and he lost his hand, of course. So you'll find out more about that tomorrow when we do the day 2 page. So let's read these words, sound them and spell them. We're going to break them into syllables, except for these ones down here, because it will be easier for you to sound them out then. So Sunday, 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 S-U-N-D-A-Y, S-U-N-D-A-Y, cover it. Don't forget to give each of them a capital letter. If you forget to give it a capital letter, go back, start the whole thing again. You've got to train that brain to give every word, every day of the week, a capital letter. You can do the rest of those on your own. This is level L, list 6, and we're doing the day 2, and we've got the days of the week and then 3 extra words as well. So all of these, you know, end in day, D-A-Y. We're using the A-Y for the long A sound at the end of all of them. You can highlight that first. Then you can go through and highlight some of the other things that you can see happening in these words. So we've got Monday there because I think Monday comes from the word moon. They've dropped a note. Tuesday, you've got the UE here. and you'll see on the next page why that is spelt the way it is. Wednesday, just be careful, you might need to break it more into Wednesday to help you remember that there's an N-E in there. Thursday, you've got the TH and the UR in there. Friday, you've got an I in there. Saturday, you've got that UR happening again like you had in Thursday. Okay, these ones here, you've got the double O, L in all of those. K-ool, p-ool, to-ool. There's not a lot of words with that ool sound in it, so we just pop them in there to make up the list. Okay, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, cool, pool, tool. Just be careful on those trickier days of the week. That will be what's really testing you in this set. Fill in the gap with the missing list word. Something is first day of the week. You can fill that in, work out what it is, and read those ones and answer them yourself. Answer each question using a list word and the calendar below. So on what day is your birthday? So you'd have to look up, we're asking for the day of the week. What day is Boxing Day? So these are some more general ones down here. So you've got to answer all of these questions and pop the answers in. So let's just try reading, sounding, spelling and writing those words. To break these longer words down into syllables may help. So you've got Sunday, S-U-N-D-A-Y. And as I said before, you might be best to sound to spell, so Wednesday may help you spell that one a bit easier. This is level L, list 6, and we're on the day 3 page. We're doing days of the week, and we've also got the double O, all L, cool, pool, and tool. So you can highlight those. Change your colour over, and you can see all these words end with the word day. So you can highlight that. That's pretty easy to spell. So day comes from the Old English word D-A-E-G, meaning to shine. So then within those words we've got some other little tricks happening. So sun is pretty easy. We know that each letter, the first letter of these days of the week must be a capital. They're proper nouns. So you've got Sunday, pretty easy. Monday. So this is one of those lazy monk words where they change the U for the up sound to an O to make it easier to write in running writing and for people to read. Here you've got the UE in Tuesday, which is a bit tricky. It might be best to break Wednesday up into Wednesday. And in Thursday you've got the UR in the middle, which you also have in Saturday. Friday, just remember you've got that long I sound there, and we're using an I. So we're going to read the words down, the words and spell them. As I said, break them up into syllables to make it easier to spell them. And you might say to spell some of these words. So Sunday, S-U-N-D-A-Y. It's a proper noun, so we give it a capital letter. And then write the word, then check to make sure you've spelled it correctly. Now down here you have to find the incorrect word in each line and then write it correctly. So this is where the word Tuesday, how Tuesday was named. It's quite an interesting story. So Tua was the one-handed god, and the reason he became the one-handed god is explained here, and his reward for losing his hand was to have Tuesday named after him. So finding the incorrect word in each line, you highlight it, and then you have to write the word here, but you might like to read the story as you go. Tua was an important god in Norse mythology. Some believed he may have been the chief of gods. He was a courageous war god. The story of how he lost or loosed his hand is fascinating. The gods had a huge wolf named Fenris, which they decided to restrain while he was growing. Fenris kept breaking free, so the gods asked the dwarfs to use their magic to help them. The dwarfs made a super leash called Gleipnir. Fenris would not allow the gods to bind him with Gleipnir unless one of them stuck their hand in the wolf's mouth. Tua was the only one brave enough to do it. His reward for doing this was to have a day of the week named after him, and it was Tuesday, as I said previously. Finish the sentence with the correct adjective down here. In autumn, the weather starts to something down, has to be one of the list words. You can finish reading that and fill in those other missing words. So don't forget to write the incorrect word. So mythology was spelled incorrectly, write it correctly on these lines at the end here. And they should all be words that you are able to spell. This is level L list 6 and we're doing the day 4 page and we're looking at the etymology of the days of the week. So this is where we find where in history the names of the days of the week came from. So the moon cycle is 29.53 days long. 1 or 2 days are have been put into each month. So link the day of the week to the god or the planet that they were named after. So Monday, for instance, is pretty obvious that you would link that to the moon. So let's join that one there. You can see the word mun and moon have something in common. Named after the lunar god Mani, moon, and is Sol's brother. Now then, when you get down here, you'll have to probably do a bit of research within your group to do this. You might need to Google this. The days of the weeks were linked to the planets. Try linking them correctly. So we know Monday was linked to the moon, so you could easily do that one. You can work out the others in your group and just draw the lines in to link them. Now list one activity that you do on each day of the week. So you might go swimming on one day, you might go to gym on another day, you might have soccer training on another day. Just put in what the activities are that you do on each day. Just one activity will be enough.